Welcome, Norse fans, to Norsin Around, part of the Grueling Truth Radio Network. As always, with me is Alex Gray. Alex, tell us about the Norse and what they've been up to.
All right, so to kick things off, this past Friday, NKU had a big game up the road against Wright State in the Nutter Center, and Wright State won by 2 points, 69-67, moving Wright State to 20-8 on the season, 12-3 in Horizon League. NKU at 19-8 and 2-3. 12-3 in the Horizon League. Tyler Sharp led the Norse with 16 points, 5 rebounds. Levon Holland added 15 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Drew McDonald picked up his 14th double-double with 12 points and 12 rebounds. One turning point in the game was with Wright State leading 68-65 late in the game. Levon Holland was fouled with 2.8 seconds left. He converted both free throws to get within one. However, the Raiders knocked down a free throw, and NKU was not able to get another offensive possession to get themselves back in. So that's that game. Very close. Obviously, it was huge. You have the number 1, number 2 teams in the Horizon League at the moment. Good chance they could be 1 and 2 seeded in the tournament coming up in about 2 or 3 weeks. So really close game. And Norse came very close.
Yeah, I agree with you. Odds are they will be the top 2 seeds. I mean, Oakland's had a really good season as well, but I think they've got a couple extra losses in conference that they probably shouldn't have. But it'll be interesting. And then, of course, you're getting to go up there to the conference tournament, right?
Correct.
Wow, that'll be a lot of fun getting to see. I mean, those great games. And the interesting thing about the conference is some of those teams that, we didn't expect or have had a rough season have been getting those surprise wins of late. So it might end up being a lot like last year.
Yeah.
Or it could be completely different where the top seeds actually do progress. So we're looking forward to seeing that. And you mentioned, of course, about this last game against Wright State being such a close game. And the thing about it is, other than like maybe 2 or 3 of the 8 losses, the majority of them have been close. The majority of them have been, a point or 2 here, a point or 2 there. So, I mean, who knows how the season could have changed. Obviously, the second game against East Tennessee State was pretty lopsided. The Oakland game was pretty lopsided, but both Wright State games, combined for maybe, a 5-6 point loss between the 2 of them.
Yeah.
The Texas A&M was a pretty solid loss, but the Memphis game was real close. The tournament game where they played was in the finals was pretty close. So, it's still a pretty good season so far, and it's obviously not over by any stretch of the means.
Yeah, definitely. Standing-wise, as I said before, Wright State, NKU, then it's UIC, Oakland, Milwaukee, IUPUI, Youngstown, Green Bay, Cleveland State, and Detroit.
Yeah, that's the one that, I was thinking about kind of snuck up on people. The UIC, I mean, I just wasn't really thinking about them too much. Obviously Oakland and Wright State, they was the first 2 that popped in the head. But, UIC has done some good things. Detroit, so there's some really tough teams out there. The Milwaukee's, the Green Bays. So I'm looking forward to that tournament. Obviously, with the record NKU has, 19-8. So they got 3 games left. They're going to have to win easily all 3 games, plus maybe get to the semifinals or the finals of the tournament to be even considered for a large bid, I would think.
Well, they just beat Youngstown tonight, so 70-51. There's your breaking news there. That was on senior night.
Mm-hmm.
So, so we beat Youngstown. We got 2 games left at UIC. That'll be big, too, since they're 3rd place, and then at IUPUI. So, 2 big games coming up next weekend, as you said. So, we're probably going to need to win all 3 of these games to give ourselves a good building for the tournament.
Exactly. For the conference tournament, but just, that large bid, because let's be honest, as much as we're not cheering for Oklahoma or Oakland, or we're not cheering for Wright State. Both of them got gypped last year, not getting into the big dance. Both of them had to go the NIT route. Both of them, had really good arguments. At least one of the two should have made the big dance, and the other one should have got the NIT like they did. So it's just one of those things that with our conference, they're not going to get the proper respect. I mean, heck, let's be honest, the 6th or 7th best conference out there, the AAC, doesn't get the proper respect because there was more or less the Horizon. I mean, they've got 3 or 4 good teams, and we've got 3 or 4 good teams, and it just, unfortunately, they just don't get the opportunities, which is why it's good they do have the NIT, and then I think there's 3 or 4 other tournaments, but let's be honest, once they get past the NIT, does anyone care? Probably not.
Sadly.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, I know we were excited about that the one year for the ladies team because it was the first time getting in a postseason tournament in Division I. But after you do that once or twice, it's like, Same with the whole the blue people down south, the UK. They're talking like they might be in the NIT as well. Wouldn't that be crazy? Yeah. The NKU and UK end up playing again. Not that we want to be in the NIT. Obviously, we're looking still for the big dance, but I mean that would be kind of an interesting rematch.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah. So we got some good stuff going there. What about the women's team?
Well, the women played tonight as well in the doubleheader on senior night. Youngstown won the game really close, 60-59. Youngstown moves to 14-14, 10-7 in the Horizon League. NKU now goes to 8-19, 6-10 in the Horizon League. Michaela Terry had a memorable final performance in her last game at BB&T Arena. She led all scorers with 14 points while adding 5 rebounds and 4 assists, did not commit a single turnover. Jasmine Geist also hit double figures with 10 points, while Taryn Tar got 8. Grayson Rose had a strong outing, down low with 7 points, 6 rebounds, and a career high of 5 blocks in that game.
Wow. So they had 2 seniors tonight?
Yes. I was actually about to recognize the seniors for both squads. So, Michaela Terry from Lansing, Michigan, guard, is a senior as well.
Yeah, we interviewed on the show last year. Really nice young lady. Been on the quiet side, but really nice young lady. Yeah,
she's the only senior on the squad.
And who's that fella that's picture next to her? Wearing an NKU card. Oh, there's a picture on the website. And it's like her and I'm guessing her mom and her dad.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's like other people that I'm kind of confused on. Who's that? Okay, there's her coach. I get that. Maybe they're assistant coaches? I don't know. Yeah, pull up the women's basketball page. Maybe you can identify them. Or maybe we can accidentally prolong this train wreck of that I'm doing.
Yeah. So as for the men's team, I want to recognize the seniors real quick as well. So Jordan Garnett, senior forward, Indianapolis, Indiana, attended Warren Central. There is Nick Ayers from Independence, Kentucky, Simon Kenton, so from our backyard here. Levon Holland II from Louisville, Kentucky, Ballard High School, Coffeyville Community College. And that is all the seniors for the men's squad. So I just want to thank all the seniors who have done a lot for this school and obviously all part of the inaugural tournament team as well. Good luck on your future endeavors and always be a Norse.
Exactly. So, maybe next year have a couple of them on the show, get caught up with what they've been doing. Obviously, Levon, good chance, will be playing over in Europe. And Garnett actually has a good argument for it as well. So both of them are very talented young men. And Nick, I'm sure will probably be working somewhere around here and be able to have him on the show. Let's see. So, of course, we got the big tournament coming up. Motor City Madness. They got some neat former Pistons that I'm going to try to get a hold of between now and then. and just the whole visit Myrtle Beach, South Carolina thing they keep pushing on. And I don't know, I never got that. But they're going to be doing that again down at the race, and they ain't too far from us starting to talk up heading towards NASCAR, right, Alex?
Yep.
Yeah. Because I've noticed some, the only reason why I bring it up there on our show is one, of course, the Visit Myrtle Beach thing there. That, and then at some of the food booths at NKU, they have, banners and posters advertising the race. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So they had 9,400 in attendance. Wow, that is awesome. I mean,
that's incredible.
Yes, I would like to have seen that with them cheering for the black and gold. Because unfortunately, the game I saw recently at NK or at BD&T had been booing the black and gold, but it was different black and gold. It was UC versus Wichita State. And actually,
yeah, I heard
the uniforms kind of actually looked like NKU uniforms. They were nice looking. But yeah, it was a heck of a game. I mean, the crowd, the intensity for that, and it's nice to see Northern starting to rival those numbers with their crowds. So can't go wrong with that. Any exciting things been going on campus?
Well, here's a fun fact I read. Somewhere, somebody ranked NKU the third safest college campus in the United States.
I could see that. I was going to say, usually nothing bad happens there. I mean, I know for my 8 years when I'd walk around campus late at night, and, usually wasn't anybody around or any issues. And they have plenty of those security phones, and, there's a lot of good stuff going on there.
Yeah, definitely. So that is according to the National Council for Home Safety and Security. 3 out of 243 universities and colleges. So, when I walk around campus at night after a class or if I do something for Norse Code Radio, I feel pretty safe, it's pretty chill there.
Exactly. Yeah, the only thing you have to worry about is the ghost of Dr. Seeley, because, he does swear revenge on the students and drink blood. But other than that, I mean, actually, he really was a good guy. I do miss him, nice fella. But did want to get buried on campus. But anyway, moving on. Baseball, of course, we're 1-2. East Tennessee State won, and not really too much other exciting stuff going on with that, other than in March they are playing UK. They got Miami of Ohio coming up, so they're starting to have some fun games. Butler. Trying to see if there's anybody else that we're like, oh my, I want to see that game. And Butler again. Oh, Louisville. Yeah, I remember you talking about last year. Them playing at, they played at Louisville Slugger Stadium last year.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, unfortunately they're not doing that again this year, but they did last year, and that was pretty cool. Yeah, because one of the things that have changed with Louisville's program, they've actually started charging for their baseball games. They've starting to take more pride in their baseball team and actually charge for them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I used to live in Louisville when I was a kid. I remember going to the baseball games for free. I was there when they won their Super Regional in 2007 and got to the College World Series for the first time ever. So they absolutely destroyed Oklahoma State. But getting off topic, but yeah.
Oh, that's okay. I like doing that, so it's not a problem. But yeah, some good games, some interesting, the season's coming up. I just always feel that college baseball, and I know why they do it, because they don't want to have to try to compete against Major League Baseball, but it just, it's too dang early, for baseball. So, push it back a month or so, instead of February, start it in March. I know once it gets April, everyone else is, all the team, the fans are going to MLB, but yeah, that's just me and my boys. So give us a final thought, Alex. Like you said, about how safe we are, or anything else about NKU's campus.
I think May 1st is the day where high school seniors declare what college they're going to. Yeah, go to NKU. It's the campus is newer. It's a young campus. It just turned 50 this year. A lot of the major universities have been around since forever. But with NKU, it's just there's always something new happening. There's always something bigger coming. It's just there's a lot of opportunity at this university, and you'd be amazed once you come up here. It's a beautiful campus. You're near Cincinnati. Seriously, though, if you're a high school student and you're considering NKU, please, get a campus visit, come up here, learn about our university, and become a Norse today.
I agree with you. It's always changing. It's always progressing. It's always evolving. And they're always adding new majors and minors and just, ability to get a more well-rounded education. So it's a really great educational opportunity for those young people. And, of course, for the student-athlete, it's a great opportunity because it's got programs that are starting to get that national recognition, and it's going to be up on the uptick for years to come with all the new facilities. So we definitely greatly appreciate our fans listening to the Grueling Truth Radio Network, to Norsin Around, and to Alex and James.